Hello again, and welcome back. Uh, yeah, as you can tell, everything's still going. I think this is my 7th video on Terraria 1.2. A little bit trying to, kind of bash out a bunch of them before things happen. Apparently, I was kind of right with what I said in the beginning, but also kind of wrong. After I finish up with this little copper, I'll be going back up to the top, and I'll show you what I mean. Yeah, I'm not going for that big one. Not yet, anyway. I did find out why I'm not finding any of the... kind of. Amethyst there. But apparently, the new ores are called alternative ores. So either get lead or iron. You either get tin or copper. I don't remember what the other two are at the moment. But there are also alternative ores for the hard mode ores, cobalt, mithril, and adventite. There is that. Apparently you can't have both iron and lead. It's iron or lead. So, one thing I have a habit of doing is making this massive, well, not massive, but I like to keep my old armors. Like, I like to have an armor of each set. I haven't been doing that on this one because in one of my other worlds, I do have a complete, nearly complete set where I have, copper, iron, silver, gold, shadow, jungle, meteor, hailstone, or all the way up to I have all the basic, all the old ones. I think the only armor I don't have from the old set is the, mining armor. I only have, a few pieces of that. It happens. But apparently there are also new types, I picked up the ancient iron helmet from a mob drop. Apparently you can get copper, iron, silver, and gold from mob drops now. And they help with, they do help with the set bonus. But if you want to get tin, lead, tungsten, or that other one that I can't remember at the moment, you have to, come on, stop hitting me. You have to do those ones in worlds that don't have previous form. But their stats should be identical. At least the way I was reading it. I actually just went and checked out some of the patch notes, so at least the way I was reading it, they should be identical in stats-wise. They look different. Like, it's just something to kind of change things up a little bit. I think tungsten is the equivalent to gold, and it kind of has like a greenish tint instead of the golden tint. And that's just an example. There are a couple other examples. But thank you. I'm now going to have a complete rain slit, complete with red, shiny booties. At the moment, I'm just I'm trying to go for the shadow. You probably guessed that much. But shadow ore is pretty much the next step. I have golden ore, and I actually picked up a nice little nugget of gold. Probably it's not enough to build anything good out of gold, but it's enough to I think it's enough to build a gold sword. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and out it. Come on. Man, I was actually kind of deep. So it's a little bit good to know. A little bit sad because I'm not finding much, but at the same time, it's good to know I have a way to get to the deep parts real fast. Although, I'll probably actually have to, I'll probably soon be making, relatively soon. Of course, I'm definitely going to have to get shadow ore before I even consider. Oh, actually, hell, I'll probably even. I'm trying to remember how that works out. Is it shadow into? Don't think there's a meteor. I know there's a meteor ham axe, but that's a different thing entirely. go down there sometime. Anyway, as I was saying, this is, I think I said this was my 7th? I don't know how much longer I'm going to keep going. I'm obviously going to try to be doing it, like, do a couple more episodes. Although I might be calling it in soon. I've been doing this since, my time about, it is currently 11. And, well, I didn't sleep last night because I was kind of, like, waiting for it. I'm running on, see, I think I woke up at around, yeah, I'm running at a little over 24 hours right now. Prepare myself for anything. So, this or the next episode turns out to be the last one for the day. I mean, of course, I'll be picking right back up once I wake up, but that could be a couple hours down the line. One of the reasons I am trying to get out a bunch of episodes really fast is, well, plain and new, and easiest way to get a bunch of views is find something new, and or someone else gets the chance. This is a hobby, but I kind of have a little bit of hope for it. So I'm gonna try. Orange deck. Probably should have known it said orange. One neat little fact, apparently there are actually 1,000 different items. Like, the new patch has added exactly 1,000... Check that real quick. In total, there are over 1,000 new items. But, at the same time, there are 10 new ores. Like, 1,000 new items, 10 new ores, and 31 new type blocks. So, everything that you could make in wood, there are now, like, what is it? I don't see it. There are now, like, multiple types of wood. So, a lot of those 1,000 new items are the same as old items, just new different versions. I can show you a couple of those when I get to my house. One neat thing about this new map is I can pull out the map and check things. doesn't really seem to do much to tell you about ores, like ores that are in the area, which would be kind of nice. You could be like, hey, there's some gold in Dim Dare Mountains, but it is a nice little way to kind of show off the whole. I'm trying to think what the other way is. Grr. I was pulling up a third type of map earlier. I can't figure out how to. Was it maybe? There we go. Yeah, as you can see. Oh, that's how I was doing it. I was hitting. You can check the map here. You can't really move. This is what I've done so far. Wow, it's actually a little bit easy. See, there are all these little sub-ones that I haven't gotten to. And you can kind of tell what's natural by, like, its roundness compared to what I've made by the... And there are... monsters after me. Oh, cool, look, an umbrella. Oh, great. Blood Moon. Notice the water turns, red. I don't know, I just thought that was cute when I saw it the first time. But red's my favorite color, so... You thinking something red's cute is... Die and put it into my feet. I don't have anything to put around my feet. The way I put that, it's high enough that like, if I stay on the ground, the demon eyes actually won't come over, for the most part. Like, I might get a few, but not a lot. My core real quick. Silver and iron real quick. And copper. Why not copper? Anyway, as I was saying, crafting. You have wood, which is, of course, wood. Then you have copper and tin are the same. Apparently not, actually. But they're very similar. You have iron and lead. See, it's iron and tin, lead and silver. Yeah, it's iron, tin, lead, silver. Tungsten is gold. Or, no. Okay. Platinum is gold, tungsten is silver. So apparently the alternates are stronger than them? Like, the alternates are physically stronger, but, like, they hit harder and they mine better, but, like, they don't really do much difference. Huh. That's very fast, and that's very fast. Weak strikes the same. physically hit as hard, and it has a lower pickaxe rating. That's kind of interesting, actually. But yeah, and then, like, let's see, do I have any... I don't seem to have any... I think it's silk. And then, with the silk, as you can tell, from crafting, you have your normal bed, which can be made out of straight wood. Then you have your rich bed, which is made out of mahogany. Ebony bed, which is made from ebon wood. Shadow bed from shadow wood. And pearl wood from pearl wood. So a lot of what's new is the same as other things, or the same as things that we've already had, but new versions. Which is kind of to be expected. Nothing that hasn't been done in the past. Kind of like in Minecraft when, like, yeah, we've just made a bunch new of everything. Well, no, what they did was they made 4 different types of wood instead of 1 type of wood. Not saying that doesn't make, because we've already seen some of the new stuff like flare guns and whatnot, but... I don't need copper. I'm gonna make some copper boots just so I have something red on, so I can put something in my social slot for now. Let's go back. I can make a gold sword, or I don't really want to make anything gold, do I? I have no reason not to. Turns out to be good. Axe. Turns out hammers are only good for backgrounds now, so there really doesn't seem to be much of a reason to get a early hammer. Hammers used to be useful because you used to use them to knock out items, such as the hearts that gain you extra health, and like every little item in the world, really. But now they changed it to a pickaxe now, so there's no real reason to have a lot of random items just hanging around the house, like to have hammers. Let's see. That back. We don't have anything to make. I'm gonna keep one just so I can check what I can make with it. The hammer. Need scales for the pickaxe. And there's the armor. There really doesn't seem to be anything new. Okay. Shop. As I was saying, I'm not like crafting a bunch of useless armor because I already have it in my in one of my other worlds. And I figure since it's not a vanity object per se, moving it over at some point in time wouldn't be a bad thing. I don't really like to move over a lot of like items that could be later on considered as. Oh, look, I'm just gonna move him up. No, I'm gonna keep that there. No reason not to have something there. I have gold. I have full silver armor and full golden weapon and golden pickaxe. Agreeable thing to do at the moment. Try to find the corruption. Also, another thing is they added a bunch of new wings. If you've ever gotten to the in-game of Terraria, wings are like very important. Like, it doesn't really say what they've added, like what types of new wings, or if the new wings do anything different in like the good and evil wings, but they added new wings. That's cool. It was honestly a little bit sad the way the old wings work, because I personally preferred the like demon wings, but because they looked better, honestly. Like they were bat wings just look cooler than the feathered wings, honestly. But at the same time, I had to keep a set of the feathered wings up. Why am I picking up seeds? I had to keep a set of the feathered wings up because the feathered wings just look better with the like whole hallowed armor that you. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't have hallowed armor. That set of hallowed armor. That's the armor I don't have at the like my in-game armor I didn't have. Looks different. Apparently there's also like an alternate to the corruption. I can't mine corruption stone yet. That's okay. So why am I here? Am I just an idiot? anything to do with it yet. Here, and let me kill you. I can just cut down the trees and figure it out. Okay, this is Evan. What were the other types of wood? I must be out of my mind. How did I miss that? Obviously. I must be too tired for this. I think I'm gonna get at least to the point where I'm fighting a boss. Like, either I'm about to summon a boss or just fighting a boss. And I guess in theory I could summon a... or I could create a fish if I wanted to. Let's see here. Crafting. Ebon wood. Apparently ebon wood can be used for just about everything. Except you can make like ebon wood gear. Actually kind of cool. So I guess I'm gonna have to go through and lots of different types of wood. I mean, in theory, that wouldn't take too long. I can do that on one of my other worlds without too much hassle. Yeah, there's Shadowwood and Ebonwood. I don't know which one's normal corruption, which one's the new corruption. We're out sooner or later. Okay, first off, I'm gonna need some bombs. Shit. That was a bad move. Also, some of the new items, apparently, the merchants, like, some of the merchants used to have different items depending on what time you were selling, or what time of day it was, or, like, during the blood moon you could buy certain items, and during, like, just different times of day and stuff you could, and after you've done certain things you could buy different items. Well, apparently, now, along with the time of day and all that, and like the month cycle or whatever, different biomes, like they'll sell different things in different biomes. So that's actually a nice little, gives you a reason not to just have everybody sitting in a. We'll have to wait and see if it's enough to, like it's enough of a reason to invest in moving people around to different areas, which actually doesn't take that long, but I mean, yeah, like I said, like, hey, this item you could either buy or find. Well, why would I buy it if I could just find it? Type thing, but again, that's something we're gonna have to figure out later on. That still works. Okay, this is Evan, so I think this is the new one. I think the old one. I think the Shadow one is the new one. What has more damage? 14 and 13. Actually, a little bit hard. It's kind of hard to see where he's coming from. And since I have my volume turned down a little bit, or a little more than I'd like, it's kind of hard. Note to future self. Always kill slimes before that will require you throwing a bomb. That actually might require a hammer. We'll find out. Yeah, that apparently still requires a hammer. Which is good, because it actually does give me a reason to have a hammer before friggin' meteorite. At the same time, wood hammers are probably good enough. Guess we'll see that in a minute. That one's good enough, and one more. God, out of it. Sweet. Apparently bombs are still good enough. Realize a bomb would blow right up. I'd already be a frickin'... Let's see here. Now I have a ranged weapon. Demonic means it's good. I haven't really gotten much out of this. Hey, you were my friend. Okay, hi. Okay. I have a bunch of rope I can just start using if I ever remembered I had it. as I was saying earlier, I think it's a little bit late. And of course I'll be continuing on. Now, I'm thinking that it's about time for me at least rest. Not sleep, but let's see here. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this ending, or cut this video out now, and yeah, I'll see y'all on the other side. Ciao.